Welcome everybody. I'm actually here to give you a little bit of some tips on how to use Zoom if you are teaching English. So just like I do. Right now I'm teaching English online and I just want to show you a few of the things that I use. So basically, first off, I like to record all my sessions, really important. The reason why is that I actually put a recording up onto an LMS Pro platform, so a place where I have a member site basically, and I can give anyone who missed the class, they can actually catch up with the class. So record functions really important. Chat's a big one too. Everybody uses chat. Use chat a lot. You can share files if you change the settings. You type whatever you need, and there's actually a logged history of that. So I find those quite useful. If like a new piece of vocabulary comes up, I type it in the chat, and then I'm able to access that information on a later date. Maybe I'm making content or something, and I can't think of words, or I need some inspiration. It's quite easy just to go through the chat history and find some of the areas that your students were having problems with. Okay, the next thing is the breakout rooms. Breakout rooms are super awesome as well. Basically, what they are is you're taking everybody from a webinar from a very high TTT, teacher talk time. Everything's focused onto as a webinar style, as a lecturing style. If you want people to get a bit more interactive and get them thinking and talking to each other, then the breakout rooms does exactly this. So let's say you might be asking a question like, if you could change the world, what would it be? Like, what would you do to change the world? Okay, rather than waiting for everybody to answer it, you could create like 2 or 3 breakout rooms, and then they could discuss it amongst themselves and ask each other questions. So there's a lot of opportunity there for student talk time as opposed to TTT. Now, if you want to have breakout rooms, you will have to get the paid version. I use the paid version. I'm a professional, so I want to give the best experience to my clients as possible. Later, we got reactions as well. So a thumbs up. You can go, hey guys, give us a thumbs up if you agree. You give us a heart if you don't. Some things like that. Raise your hand. Again, these are functions that you can change in the settings. Next really important thing is obviously share screen. Share screen becomes incredibly important for basically sharing things like this game that I've got here. Okay, so I'm now sharing my screen. Let's say I've got this Let's Chat conversation worksheet, which you can get for free on my website, benenglish.online, to get your students talking. But let's say you click I use the anecdote button a lot, and you get another command here. Now, the faster you are, the better in terms of your if you get good at this, it's slow. It's kind of slow and it's kind of painful at times. You're under pressure teaching, and you don't want to be choosing colors, widths, and all that thing. But the more you do it, the faster you'll get. The point is that I use let's say we're talking about, I can use the space here on the side to write what they say. Or again, I won't want to use. I have to flip really quickly between the colors, make it as visible. You can write what they say here. You can draw stuff. You say, okay, guys, please do this one over here. Again, you might want to highlight that in another color. Please do now this one. You might stamp it, be like, great, we've done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one. Oh, this is good. This is wrong. So spotlight's another one. So if you just want to highlight, you're just kind of being like, hey, look over here, just to help people to see. And eraser as well will be to remove some of the stuff you wrote. Or you just go to undo or clear and clear all designs. Now, if you have a lot of good information here, you might want to save it. Click save, and you will have it in your folder. So then you can what I do is I transfer it to the guys at the end of the class, and they can see what we've done on the whiteboard, essentially, or this. It's like a screenshot. So great to save that. I send that afterwards to my students, and they are able to review what we did in that day's class. So I'll stop screen sharing, but then I'm going to go back to screen share because I want to go to whiteboard. So this is like a whiteboard you would find at a normal school. Again, same thing, same controls. You are writing things. Maybe you would put up here the objective. You might put up here, vocab. And it's up to you to be as organized or not as you want. You might do a mind map. So you might put a question here, and you just put a little circle around it. And then you can have an answer here, an answer there. And if you want to click on it again, you have to go to the select tool and click on it again. You can edit it. So here I'd be like, okay, we're doing a mind map. I'm just very quickly showing you how you can use this for different things. You could do it for MLP, teaching meaningful pronunciation. If you want, different colors are good to make it more obvious. Look at this. The answer is silent here. If you want to leave it, you can do another page and you create the page here at the bottom, on the bottom right corner. So you can keep the other page before. Just don't forget that, like, when sometimes what happens is we all get excited and we're like, great guys, it's been a great time, loved it, see you later, and I end meeting. And the problem there is that you forget to save it and you lose everything you've written. So I highly recommend saving everything you have. It's not just for you, for your students. Okay, so there's a really brief tutorial on how I use Zoom. Works out great for me. It's a bit frustrating at times. Those color changes and all these things in front of you, but if you use, it's a tool, and so the better you get at it, the better you can serve your students, right? So if you've liked this, you found this useful, appreciate if you can give me a like, give us a little subscribe, and get in contact, benenglish.online, if you've got any questions about any of this, or leave me a comment, because I actually respond to those. And I wish you a very good day from wherever you are. I'm over here from Peru. Good luck with your teaching online. Take care.
Learning English superiorly. We're gonna learn English quick.